Hi, this is Andy, and this is a quick demo of the X-Replicator. And to do that, uh, what I'm going to do is push some model data from Viper, which I've set up as a PLM, through the M23 interface into an instance called Max1. And Max1 is an MFA instance. And then the replicator is going to push that data up to Max2 for us, and it's another MFA instance. So let's give that a try. This is Viper. I'm going to log on. And then I have an application called CSL Manager, which is a CSL workbench. And CSL stands for Configuration Specification Language. And it's a way to specify model data in a readable format. So what I have here is a model called ALS51, and it's an analytical laboratory system, which is a vehicle. And I got this data from Charles. I'm sure he'll recognize it. So I've added some different variants. There's 4 variants here. There's the base level configuration, and 1 operational configuration, and then 2 variants underneath that at level 3. And then there's 7 positions, and with 7 different part numbers. So before I push this to Maximo, let's just have a quick look at Maximo. And I've got 2 instances here. This one has, let's see, 23 models, none of which start with ALS. And the other one has 2 models, neither of which is an ALS. So that's just to show that the data is not there to start with. So say create, and then M23. Now this pushes the data that I've just created through the interface. Now, unfortunately, this is very slow because the way I have it set up, every single call to the database is routed through a server in the UK and then ngrok, so it's really very slow. Normally you would run this directly connected to the server. Now there's only 7 positions, so it'll only take a few seconds. One more. Okay, now it's carrying on to do the kit that's beneath, but we don't need to worry about that. So this is the server. What I'm going to do is start the replicator. And this takes 15 to 20 seconds to get going. Now, normally I would have this running in the background, but I wanted to show it capturing the data that we've just created and actually moving it from Max1 to Max2. There we go. So we'll leave that running. If we go back to Max1, here's our ALS. And you can see it's moved the model, record, all the build items, labels and part numbers. It's the configuration. And we have 4 variants and a revision, and then our build hierarchy. Now this is Max1, which is good. That's been loaded via the M23 interface. The question is, did the replicator move this to Max2? It did. There it is. It's all the same data. 4 configurations. And then our build hierarchy. So that's proven that the replicator can move a very complex object like a model. So just out of interest. By the way, this is the report that the Viper produces, so these are all the positions that are inserted into Max1, and then the kit was already there. Not sure I showed you this earlier, but underneath the definition of the ALS is a kit in the same file. So just to show you that object, this is one of the files that controls what the replicator does. So I've called this one models only, and effectively these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tables are required to make up a model. So just to recap then, so I showed you the CLS in Viper. We pushed it through M23 into max 1, and then the replicator pushed it up to max 2. And just to finish off then, to show that it works bidirectionally, I'm in max 2, and I'm going to change the description of this ALS and save that. Record has been saved. Let's give it a few more seconds. So currently the replicator is set to run every 20 seconds. There we go. So that was a two-way replication from max 2 back down to max 1. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting.